Hey guys, it's currently Wednesday. So, um, I know that I said the surprise got moved to something in my thing. Um, that my surprise got moved to next week, but it's actually going to happen this week. So, I'm pretty excited. So, tomorrow night I will be going somewhere. I can't say yet, but tomorrow I will let you know. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So I was really hoping it was going to happen this week, and then something happened to where uh, it wasn't going to be able to happen. So I can't really talk too much about it, but yes, it's happening this week. I am super excited. So I'm not really planning on doing anything today. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna answer some questions that my mom and my mom's friend Shannon had for me. Because I didn't do it. Well, I did it in a previous vlog, but I didn't like the lighting, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo them. So, yeah. So I have dinner going. I'm making chili, which is just the Hormel chili with beans, and I am making cornbread, which is just your typical Jiffy mix. So, yeah, getting that done, and then currently I'm cleaning out, like, big time the rat's cage because it smells horrible. So I'm just going to go ahead and take everything out, and then I'm going to wash down the bars and stuff because the deodorizer thing I use does not work at all. Like, not even remotely close to working. So I'm going to go ahead and scrub down all the bars and make sure it's all nice and clean. The thing that sucks about having, like, a big cage like this is I can't disassemble it. It's just really heavy to take anywhere, like, downstairs, so I can't just, like, rinse it off with a hose. So if you're going to have rats, keep that in mind. So yeah, Ian is trying to eat the poop, which he can't get to, but yeah. Having rodents. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this done, and then dinner should be done soon. So nothing like getting your appetite up by cleaning rat poop and piss, and yeah. Yay. Alright, the rat cage is now clean. I changed this, their lining, gave them some water. I also gave them this because they were fighting over water. Yeah, it's been a while since they've drank because it took a while to clean this cage. So I had them in their temporary cages because I had to go to Walmart while I let the, made sure the cleaning solution was all off and dry. Because I didn't want them in a wet, nasty environment that could cause, like, some problems. So I made sure everything was dry. I put up some new hammocks. This is just like a tunnel that they chewed the top of. I recreated the basket thing. I put like a bigger hole on it, so maybe they'll want to nuzzle up in there. Got the basket in the back. I took the two ropes and put them like that. Put their litter box in that corner. And I put a little hidey hole there. And then down here is pretty basic. I put a hammock, a black hammock right there, and I'm going to put their other igloo on the other side. So yeah, I figured with that shelving unit gone, they don't really go up there, very much, and it was taking up a lot of space, and it was really hard to get that igloo out to clean it. So this is a lot more space for them to roam around in, and they usually all sleep in that basket up there or in the tunnel anyway, so there's no need to have like 500 things in here. So hopefully this will be better at keeping them clean and not so stinky. So I'm going to go ahead and close their cage. I gotta get my room clean because I destroyed it, like, cleaning this area, so. So I got a couple things from Walmart. I don't know if I told you guys that I was going. So I got, so you know how I was telling you I wanted over-the-ear headphones? So we're going to try these out. They were like $5 at Walmart. So I'll try those out. Since I have the surprise coming up, I don't know if you can tell what's going on by these hints, but I grabbed pink and blue spray. Also, some lettering and white. So what do you guys think I'm going to do tomorrow? I grabbed a bright pink skirt to wear on Friday. So it's a nice high-to-low skirt. It's very pink. Wish they had blue, but they didn't. I also have this shirt I'm going to wear that I'm going to spray paint. So it's just a nice, like, lacy, detailed gray shirt. So what do you guys think I'm going to do? Comment down below if you know what I'm going to do. Unless you were already told, because that's cheating. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to answer those questions from Shannon that I did not answer before, after I clean up. So let me get rid of this mess. So I thought I would answer my mom and Shannon's questions that they had for me that I asked like forever ago. So my mom said, share your experience of moving out on your own and how things are different / the same as what your parents told you or taught you, or what you thought it would be compared to what it is. I always thought that when I was going to move out of my parents' house, it was going to be a lot different and a lot later. I never really thought about it. I always thought that it was going to be like tough with money, which it still is, but it's nowhere near as bad. I guess things that I've learned is a lot to do with money. That you just, sometimes you don't need to decorate your apartment right away. Like, just get the essentials. And junkyard sites or yard sale sites are the best. They're all over Facebook. And my mom told me to, like, follow all the things. And I got my couch, my chair set. I got a lot of stuff from that. And sorry, the rats are drinking in the background. What else? I think that's all I got from the garage sale. And you do a lot of like do-it-yourself kind of things. And I realized too that buy things on sale. If it's not on sale and you don't really need it, don't get it. Wait until it's on sale or wait until you can find it cheaper. And Amazon is going to be your best friend. That's kind of what I learned. I also learned how many people are actually like there for me that I didn't realize I had before. Like, shout out to Brian and Christy, my parents' friends. A lot of my parents' friends, they're very supportive, and it's also showed me who's not, who's not going to be there for me, and it's kind of eye-opening. But we're not going to dwell on that. It's also nice, so I guess I need to talk about the pros and cons. It's really nice to have your own privacy, even though I'm not really 100%. And it's nice to decorate things how you want them and to not have to clean them every single day, because sometimes that's just a struggle. And it's nice not feeling obligated to get up every single day and go downstairs and talk to everybody. And sometimes, you just want to be left alone. So that aspect of it is cool, and not being like nagged at for anything. But I think the problem that sucks is I was living with my younger sister, who was born when I was 16, so we were really close, and that kind of sucks not being able to go and play with her or have her barge into my room every 5 seconds to, sit there and pass out while I'm playing video games or, reading or doing some other things, or, watching movies with me. And that kind of sucks, and I guess not having family, like, right there to talk to. Like, you have to call them and make sure they're not busy. And we used to go out all the time. Like, not necessarily, like, go out to eat and stuff, but we went out as a family, like, a lot. And I kind of miss that. And I think, yeah, that's what you miss. Your family. You just miss them. And it especially sucks if they moved, like my parents, where it's like a 6-hour drive, 7-hour drive. So that's definitely a lot more distance than I'd like. I think I'd love to live an hour with them, yeah, away from them, but I have no idea where I'm going to end up, and I think it's really depending on where Jared gets a job. So I think he's looking at like Washington State right now, so it's going to be raining a lot, but whatever. It's if he gets a job he loves, I am all for moving. So I guess that's all about that question. So we'll move on to Shannon's. She asked, why is Sleeping Beauty your favorite Disney princess? The funny thing is, she wasn't my first favorite. I actually like Belle better when I was a kid, just because she was a bookworm like I was, and she was really smart, and the movie came out recently, so it was like a new princess, and I remember I had like a Belle golden like ballroom dress that she wears. And then I don't know when the transition happened, but I want to say it was like middle of high school. That's when I started really getting into Disney again, like bigger than ever. And I just remember watching Sleeping Beauty, and there was just something about how poised and elegant she was, even when she was crying or upset. And I think I really liked the fact that they showed her, being upset for something that, might seem small to other people, but to her that was devastating. She had finally met someone she really liked and was told she couldn't marry him, and now her whole life that she was comfortable with, was completely different. Like, she wasn't, like, can you imagine someone going up to you? I mean, it was awesome that she was a princess, but she wasn't seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. But can you imagine someone going up to you and saying, hey, those aren't your real parents, like, this isn't your real name even. Like, it's like, what? So I can imagine how, like, traumatizing that could be. And I loved how she had 3 fairy godmothers, whereas I had 3 grandparents growing up. I had my Nana Debbie, my Grandma Treva, and my grandmother. So I kind of like, Nana Debbie was the blue fairy, and my grandma was the red fairy, and Grandma Treva was the green fairy. And I just kind of related that with me. And I really liked her prince. I thought he was very charming. He had more of a personality than any like other princesses, and anybody who actually knows me will tell you that I have this fantasy world stuck in my head, and I want to be the princess. I want to have my prince come and save me, and Jared does a good job doing it. So I just kind of relate with her, and I love the pink and the blue dress. The blue is my favorite. Make it blue. So I think that's kind of why she's my favorite princess. Best military family experience. I think it would be just living in Belgium. That was like really cool. I think my favorite, other than the times with Jared, I think my favorite time was, I think, when we went to Garmisch for the first time ever, which is in Germany, and it was snowing, and I think that was the real time I had actually seen like snow in person. We went on a sleigh ride. I vaguely remember this, which I'm pretty good at remembering. And it was just really cool. And this was before they built Edelweiss Hotel. So we actually stayed in, I want to say it's like the General Patton Hotel, or it was some general's name. But it was really cool, and just, seeing all the history and the castles, it was really cool. So I think that's one of my favorite memories. My biggest fear is definitely being alone. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of my crying fits come from being lonely and being scared of people not accepting me, of me not even accepting myself, because I think if I can't even accept myself, everybody's gonna leave me, because I can't even love myself. How can other people love me? That's just kind of, I think, my greatest fear. My lifelong dream is, this is gonna sound like really bad, and any feminists are gonna like scream in the comments, but my dream is to be married and not necessarily be a stay-at-home mom, but to finally move in with Jared, be married, and settle down, and just kind of that time before we have kids, where it's just us and growing together, like actually being there every single day, coming home to each other, and I cannot wait for those times. I think also my dream is to just be to a point where I'm not working paycheck to paycheck, or I'm actually making enough money to buy a new car, like not necessarily a new car, but definitely some one I can actually like make car payments on, and I don't have to go get the oil changed every 2 weeks or worry about it not starting in the middle of the summer. So I think that's kind of like my lifelong dream, which I don't know if that sounds stupid, but that's just how I am. I just want to be comfortable. I don't really want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. If you could live any place, where and why? That is a good question. I honestly don't know where I'm going to end up. Out of all the places I've ever been, I think I prefer seasons, so I don't think I'm going to end up, somewhere tropical. I do like the beach and stuff, but not enough to go 24/7 every single, day of the year. I think I definitely want to live somewhere like probably Virginia. I really like Virginia. It was really pretty there. Maryland, it was okay. It's very rednecky and a lot of mean city people. So definitely in the Northern Virginia area where it gets more rustic and you get more of the suburbs. That's definitely where I'd want to live. Favorite charity? I don't have one. I can say I've donated to March of Dimes, Humane Societies, and I definitely would, support suicide prevention because that relates to me. And Humane Society because I've always had a fascination with animals. I would love to donate to them. A lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but SeaWorld, I will always love SeaWorld. I don't care what you guys have to say. SeaWorld has always... I went to my first show when I was like a baby, and, seeing a dolphin for the first time, like, they are my favorite. One of my favorite... I have 3 favorite animals. I have an owl, a dolphin, and a fox. Those are my 3. My land, sea, and air. So just seeing a dolphin and being able to touch one, finally I almost threw my sister into a pool, but that's for another story for later, trying to touch one. But it just inspired me to think about how I'm living my life and kind of, wanting to help, the dolphins that are stranded on the beach. If I saw a dolphin stranded on a beach, I can tell you I'd be trying to get that damn dolphin into the water, like, by myself. I know I need to call someone, but I definitely, be crying my eyes out trying to save it. But I've always had a fascination with animals, and SeaWorld kind of inspired that into me, at a young age. So, all these activists and stuff, they don't really see the big picture of what SeaWorld does, despite keeping, killer whales. But, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. If you could have any job, what would it be? I'd love to be a stay-at-home mom, but I would love to be a secretary or a PR for if Jared started his own game company, I would love to work for him. I think that would be really fun. Or something like the Game Grumps, that would be really cool. If my YouTube channel grows, and maybe if Jared starts the gaming channel, I'd love to do that. What else would I like to do? Love to work with animals. My dream job when I was a kid was to be a marine biologist and work as a dolphin trainer at SeaWorld. And my dad actually showed me a marine biology book, and I realized I hate marine biology. I'm not that... Science wasn't very understanding with me. Especially microbiology. Animal biology, I can't remember the exact class that I took, but that one was fun, learning about animal behavior and whatnot. But when it comes down to chemistry and, you know, cells and, you know, the microbiology part of it, I blank out. Like, trying to remember body parts and stuff, it is hard for me. That's why I'm scared to become a vet tech, because you have to learn that. So, yeah. And she said, update on the friend website. I've been talking to her girl. I've been actually texting her. Her name is Brittany. And we actually haven't talked in the last 2 days. But she loves Disney. She's not very girly girl. So I don't know how that's going to affect, you know, our friendship. Because I usually hang out with, not necessarily girly girls, but girly type of girls. But not like wearing pink feather boas and crap like that. So I don't know. She is a little bit older than me too. So who knows, but I am in the midst of talking to her. So I might find someone else. I'm going to try to do some things around and try to meet someone. Because I'm really picky with my friends. Even in high school, like, I would have a bunch of friends, but there was only a couple people that I could, like, truly, like, talk to and trust. And heck, within the, like, past couple years I was living in Maryland, I only really made 2 friends. So, yeah, I think Allie was definitely one of my favorite friends, and I really wish that we keep in touch more. I'm not even sure she watches these, but she's a teacher right now, so she's pretty busy. But I haven't seen her in 2 years. I can't believe it's been that long. But she lives up in Maryland, and I would love for her, like, for us to live together again, because we would watch Game of Thrones together, and True Blood. Like, she was just like me, but older. And already out of, you know, school. So, yeah. I think that's all the questions. So, it's already 9:30. I need to clean this room and get things prepared tomorrow. For tomorrow, I gotta charge up all my camera batteries and stuff. So, I'm super excited to tell you guys what it is, but I gotta stay on the down low, unfortunately. But I think I'll definitely tell you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you now. So keep an eye out for tomorrow's vlog. It will be up probably Saturday, maybe. So yeah, alright. Good night, guys. Hope you like this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel. And if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. Nothing nasty, though. Alright, bye, guys.